Hey, it's time to meet the dancers in this week's Warrior Girl Profile.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm from Livermore, California, and this is my first year with the Warrior Girls. Currently, I work at a pediatric dentist office in Livermore, and I go to school full-time at Las Positas College. My favorite part about being a Warrior Girl is getting out there on the court and being able to share my passion of dance with tons of people and getting the crowd wild and just seeing the excitement in the arena. The best memory I have so far this season would have to be the unveiling of the calendar and the experience I had during the shoot and being able to make these memories and relationships with all the girls. I did my calendar shoot in San Francisco at the Hotel Vitale. The experience was amazing. I definitely had to step out of my shell because I am a shy person, but I will never forget the time I had there. The unveiling of the calendar was surreal. There were so many people around, and unveiling the cover photo that I received was just shocking and so exciting for my family, myself, and all of my friends. I'm Rachel, and that was my Warrior Girl profile.
Welcome back to Warriors Weekly, presented by Esurance. For our behind-the-scenes feature, we go to Franco Finn at the Oracle Arena as he meets up with a recent call-up from the D-League, Anthony Tolliver.
All right, what's up, Warrior fans? Well, you know what? We've recently brought up from the D-League, from the Idaho Stampede, number 44 on the Golden State Warriors, Anthony Tolliver. We're going to get to know a little bit more about him, what he's all about, and what he can contribute to the Golden State Warriors. So let's go behind the scenes with number 44, Anthony Tolliver. With me is Anthony Tolliver. You'll be wearing the number 44 for the Golden State Warriors. Welcome to the Bay Area, first off.
Thank you very much.
And so you do have some NBA experience. Actually, you just got called from the D-League, from the Idaho Stampede, but you've played a couple of games with the Portland Trail Blazers and also with the San Antonio Spurs. Tell us about your journey so far and how it got you to here at Oracle Arena.
You know, it's been a crazy journey. I've been, like you said, to a few different teams. Last year, signed with San Antonio. I was with them for a while. Had a little stint with New Orleans last year, and then had a chance to play with Portland a little bit earlier this year. So, I've been around a little bit, and it still excites me. Every time I put on an NBA uniform, I get really excited. So hopefully this turns into a good opportunity.
Now, the history of the Warriors, over the course of the years here, the few years, we've had C.J. Watson, Helena Azubuike, recently Chris Hunter this year, and Cartier Martin, also D-Leaguers called up here to the Golden State Warriors. We have a knack of pulling talent from that. So what kind of things do you contribute, or how are you going to change your game from the D-League to now playing in the NBA here?
Well, in the D-League, there was a lot more focus on me as far as, the defenses were set to kind of stop what I was doing. I know at this level, they're not worrying about me. So, it's one of those things, hopefully I can help this team by just knocking down open shots. I'm known as a shooter, and also just rebounding and playing hard defense, and that's things that I really feel like I can bring to this team.
What have the coaches specifically told you? Was it like a whirlwind coming here to the Bay Area? How much time did you have from when you left your D-League team to now?
1 day. Yesterday was the only time I got here. I went straight to practice, and now I'm about to play in tonight's game. And the coaches have said be ready. You never know if I'm going to play 5 minutes or 25 minutes. It could be, like I said, a great opportunity for me. Even though it's a bunch of guys injured on this team, so it might not be a long-term type deal. But for the short term, they're looking at putting me in the game. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity.
Any particular reason the number 44? Did you get to pick that, or was that something that they gave you the number?
That's been my number since I was a young kid, and it's something that I'm always taking pride in it. That's my favorite number. And
who growing up did you look up to in terms of the NBA, past legends or current NBA players?
The obvious, my generation was Michael Jordan. Every kid in my generation grew up watching him. And it's pretty easy. Obviously I didn't really mock my game after him so much, because I knew I was going to be a little taller and a little bit more of a forward than a guard. So, but as far as his inspiration, it's definitely Michael Jordan.
And you know, there's some D-League, a D-Leaguer in the news, or a former D-Leaguer from the Utah Jazz. I don't know if you heard just recently, Sundiata Gaines, who just scored a last-second buzzer beater against the Cavs. I mean, a lot of these former D-Leaguers are starting to make a name for themselves and contributing to the game. Did you get a chance to follow that or hear about that?
Yeah, he's actually my teammate in Idaho. Me and him were a tandem down there. We were pretty tough to deal with down there in Idaho. You know, me and him were pretty good friends, and I texted him after the game and congratulated him on the shot. And you know, hopefully he doesn't go back to the D League. Like you said, a former D Leaguer. Hopefully it turns into a situation where they keep him, and you know, he's making a case for it. So definitely, you know, I mean, I don't expect to hit game winners and stuff, but at the same time, I expect to contribute in any way I possibly can.
Well, good luck to you out there. Hopefully you do make your mark here with the Golden State Warriors.
Thank you.
And we'll hopefully see you here for a long time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anthony Tolliver.
Welcome back to Warriors Weekly. Now, Tim Roy's Journal.
Welcome back. We're getting ready for another exciting contest here at Oracle Arena, and I have some questions to answer. But before we get to that, let's look back at Brandon Wright. He's the forward that was hurt during training camp. Let's see what the Warriors were missing as we go back to some highlights from last year.
Pinball in the lane. And then blocking Rasul Butler. What a block. And McGetty pushing. Brandon Wright on Nowitzki. Oh, that's confidence right there. For 3 games. Tayon Barea scooping it up and out. Brandon Wright soaring in and putting it up and in. So, welcome back. So far, off the bench. Peterson, beautiful block by Brandon Wright.
Well, Stephen, I did catch up with Brandon Wright, and I asked him how he's doing, how his shoulder is doing, and whether or not this injury will strengthen his resolve as he gets ready for next year.
They went in arthroscopically, fixed me up, and I'm doing rehab 3 days a week and take it week by week, well, really day by day. I'm kind of past that now. You know, it was tough the first couple months, you know, trying to watch the guys play, but you know, I'm at the point right now I just want to get back on the court. That's all I want to do. I'm really not putting a date on it, but you know, when I'm 100%, I'll be back on the court playing.
Thank you, Stephen, for your question. Don't forget, go to Warriors.com, go to the fan section, Blog Squad, fire away. We try to get to as many questions as we can, and we'll see you right here at Oracle Arena sometime soon.
Hey, this is Andres Biegrins, and you are watching Warriors Weekly.